Hi everyone. I hope this finds you happy and healthy. Everybody here at the Sound Mind Garden would love to wish you a happy holiday. And given the moment, I'm going to play a little song and talk about a great gift that was given to me earlier this year. Happy holidays, everybody. It's very, very, very perhaps inspiring story. But my journey with the handpan has been fruitful. It's been lovely. It's been an honor. It started with a company called Terratones, and for that I'm forever grateful. For Christopher Ryan and Kelly and Clint and everybody involved, forever grateful. And then it went from that to me trying to make them myself and failing miserably, like failing terribly. 42 examples of like not one successful pan. I kept my last one like not cracked, and I would get close, but I kept cracking them. I didn't have an oven. I was not a maker. And so after resettling with that in a lot of different ways, and still so even to this day, but financially and making sure everything felt good, because, it's like, it was just everything, settling all of that. And then like, I was done with handpan, done, no more. No more handpan for Ryan. I'm gonna work, I'm gonna build things, maybe get into mechanical things, definitely just do naturally what I'm good at, like landscaping, yard work. I could build homes, concrete. I mean, people who know me from back in the day know that I worked a lot of years in block masonry and concrete and blah, blah, blah. So I focused on that for 6 years or so-ish. And Petra has had the Sound Mind Garden, and she's doing so lovely and has acquired a very, very beautiful experience she offers to people. And I was very happy to be working. And we have a son, and our son, I also, helps, steady work pays the bills, or I'll say mandatory work pays the bills at times. So anyway, I would have never, my gift this holiday season, which happened, I can't remember the date, I would want to say October. It didn't exactly happen just recently because I had went on a trip, but can't remember, but Stephen Morris of Hamza Handpans, and his partner, my goodness, her name is spacing right now. So rude of me. My apologies. Stephen and his partner were here, and they were dropping off an instrument or two, and we had a discussion. And this was a gift for me editing video and spending a lot of time and energy and effort for Pantasia, and it was unexpected. Again, I had shut off Handpan, not doing that. Handpan comes to Joshua Tree with Pantasia. It's a lovely event, so I'm like, all right, why don't I just get involved, and maybe Marley can come and Petra, and I'll just film and edit the videos and get the, and edit the sound and blah, blah, blah. And Stephen took it upon himself to want to make an instrument for us. And since Petra has developed this beautiful ensemble of instruments that play very well together in C major, we just kind of made a pan that would work very well with her instruments. So it's the perfect instrument for a crystal bowl, 440 hertz in C major. So he did that and dropped it off along with a D, and I've always been trying to be in the motion of doing something more musically here other than building things for my own personal sake, to be able to express that way again. And a lot of that is coming up. But the gift is that if Stephen did not literally give me this handpan that I didn't ask for, I do feel like I did some work for, but it wasn't intentional, and I didn't deserve, he didn't have to do that. That was out of his own heart. If he didn't gift me this handpan, then I wouldn't be playing the handpan. I wouldn't be getting back into it. I'd be pretty soon I want to become a B1 licensed contractor. I want to be able to blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to still have to focus on that. But I am cutting windows in our time. Our family's cutting windows in their family space to be able to adequately start doing music again, because it's so beautiful with the crystal bowls and with all of that. And the gift this holiday was Stephen giving me that. If Stephen didn't gift me this instrument, we wouldn't have taken off like that. And to be clear, we did have a handpan, and Jacob Cole, also lovely person, and I'm so grateful. He let me borrow a handpan, or I may have rented, I forget exactly, but I think I borrowed a handpan for my friend's wedding, and then later on he let us purchase it. And it was able to fill a void, because remember I told you that I failed at making instruments? Well, I would have never met Petra because she ordered an instrument, and I owed her an instrument, so I got it back to her. But that's the best thing I got out of making my own instruments, was certainly Petra. But the one we got was in F. It played well with some crystal bowls, but it wasn't this. And also, it's older. It's an older Pantheon. It's a beautiful instrument. But the way that the Hamza instruments play is different. But I really, really enjoy it. I really enjoy I really enjoy the instrument. And I also enjoyed that instrument, but it was also it's like a traditional sounding instrument. It was like an F integral, so it was very traditional sounding, as this is too. C major, oldest scale in the book, I guess. Easiest, all the beginner scale, right? All the white keys. So anyway, thank you, Stephen, and that's my holiday gift. also, I mean, the biggest gift, and everybody would probably agree, is my family is happy and healthy, and we have means for ourselves. So everything is really, really great. But musically, guys, wowza, we got a lot coming on, and you're going to see me, give thanks to Hams and Hand Pans and put their logos on things and have, because I've also out here in Joshua Tree, we have some plans to do a lot of different things with hand pans. We'll be selling them. We have an ambassadorship that Stephen and I have agreed upon, and openly we're going to be making a lot of music and recording a lot of music with awesome people. Can't wait to show you, and we're going to film it all, and content is going to be developed, lots of it, lots and lots and lots of it. So that all being said, you're going to see Hamza on a lot of stuff we do, because the Soundmind Garden is so grateful and in this affiliation where we're trying to bring handpans up here to the high desert, or a place to be able to experience handpans in one way or another. So thank you, Stephen. Without you, there'd be no way. There'd be no way I would be touching an instrument again. And I really believe the best music I've ever created is turning up. It's very slow tempo to work with the crystal bowls, very different than busking. Come on, buskers, we have like 20 seconds to impress people walking by, or we don't get $1. So our playing my playing was rapidly fast, machine gun fast to get my $1, get my album sold, which was slower, but also rapidly fast. Anyway, it's really special to be working with Petra, and we have a lot of new stuff coming out. So thank you, Stephen. Happy holidays, everybody. Thank you for my gift. If you're in Joshua Tree, please reach out to us for sure. handpan@thesoundmindgarden.com, and let us know anything you want to do. I mean, we're here. We're open book. Whether you just want to see what it's about, hear one, try one, all of that. We're really happy to have that opportunity. It's new to us. So, all right, I'll play another tune. Happy holidays, everyone. Hope you enjoy. Um, it's very inspiring. A lot of different things coming up, at least in the plans. But a big one for us, a very big one for us, very exciting experience for us, is that we are talking to two local high desert natives that are esteemed studio musicians, amazing people, to work with, kind of perfect for the handpan and rhythm section, collaboration, perfect for it. And before I go any further saying who it is, I want to wait a little bit so we move a little further in the project. But soon we'll be locking in the date and everything going on. But what we're going to do, the drummer percussionist and the stand-up bass player and Petra on the Crystal Bulls and myself. The drummer has a studio, a very, very good studio, very good preamps, very good all the stuff that makes all the beauty stuff, all the good stuff. And we're going to use, I like to use an Octava, just simply over top of the handpan. I'm always working through our system depending on what kind of stage we're using or what kind of, because, then whatever mic's going to use for the Crystal Bulls, what instruments we're using. But for this, we're all going to play the same dynamic, and we're going to record like 3 45-minute to hour-long sessions. Also, while filming it all, documenting it all, we're going to bring our family there. Can't wait. Marley will be there. We're really excited, and so that's where one part this is going is a 4-piece ensemble, and that's very exciting to us as musicians to go and get back in the studio atmosphere, especially with, I don't know if anybody's ever been in the studio. I like to spontaneously make music for the studio. It's kind of like, don't make a mistake because it's forever, and don't copy and paste all the time, and chunk it up. And the music we're about to create is going to be really interesting because it'll be new to all of us. However, we could all make it live, organic, and go into that realm of don't make a mistake. They are session musicians, so that's their goal, is to get the take that everybody loves in one take if they can, because their job got easy. And if it takes more, they would do it. But that's not how we're going to roll. I'm excited because I've seen them all as musicians and as performers, and I like their approach to how they play music. And I know it's going to be new to Petra. I'm excited most of all to monitor Petra's experience working with like a band. Like, this is kind of a band, I can't wait. And we plan to do it annually too. But of course, the first one has to take off. Everybody has to get it. It's cool because we have all the equipment. The people have the stuff. There's only 2 other people involved besides our family coming there at this point. So it's really, really cool because it's pretty much a go. And that will be an album for sure that people can pre-purchase. It will be a video for sure. That people have the rights, have the opportunity to sponsor for small means if you want to get your name up on there, or if you want to just purchase it, pre-order it, and it will be good. It will be put. When I release these people, I'll release the people they work with, and you can look it up for yourself. I mean, a lot of them have done sessions for amazing, charting musicians and charting songs and all that kind of stuff. And also, that's one side on the spectrum. The other side is a classically trained musician involved too. Is the dedication? It's insane. The ability to, from my observation of how she performs with certain people that I've seen, her ability to kind of fit in to the atmosphere around her in that way because of playing so much classical music. And then there's Petra with all being the coolest thing that I've done musically and this is for a long time, like since like I mean, I I can't, I don't know, I'd have to go all the way back maybe to playing with the Guzhong, with Mike Svensson, or maybe playing with the Dom, the didgeridoo, because he was so talented with the didgeridoo. But I would go all the way back 10 years, 12 years to have the same feeling it is to play with the Crystal Bulls in the way we're doing it. And the way that not just playing with Petra as a person, which is great, but the way that the Crystal Bulls also, the way she's able to play them, she's experienced enough to understand how to keep a dynamic, because we're going to record the whole room as one dynamic. No one can overpower anybody. There's no overdubs. A mistake is welcomed. Who cares? You know what I mean? We're just figuring this out. Then that means the song becomes 20 minutes, and we figure it out as we go, I guess. And then we're going to just keep redoing it. But Petra and I have done hour-long sets, and they feel organically fine. It's organically fine, just like that. And that's our goal, is to capture really relaxing music for y'all for an hour-long set. And or even 3, but 45 minutes to an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, who knows, because of the scenarios around us. Interestingly, we would be doing it in an Adobe home that was just purchased by the drummer. It's like one of the originals, so that's really cool too. The home is really cool, and they're just, again, really good people. Everybody involved would be lovely to make music with, just like lovely, like easygoing. I don't know. As far as I know from them, they seem like they're all very professional. I played enough with the drummer to know for sure, and I've never really played like with the stand-up bass player, but I've just watched her in certain events. Just professionally, I can see that she'd be awesome to work with, and and with Petra, again, working through all of the stuff now, so she feels comfortable. I think she feels comfortable with what we're playing, because we've played it all. Maybe we spent like 10 hours with the handpan and the Crystal Bulls total. Like 7 to 10 hours. So she feels comfortable with everything that we're doing. Very exciting. Very, very, very exciting. And there's going to be a lot of promotional stuff behind it too, because we're also trying to lead in an avenue where this can help support our family a little bit, or at least support itself, supporting our family. So there's just going to be a lot of different ways to offer merch and offer things for profit. You know what I mean? Of course, to be able to do it for. So everybody gets paid well. And I think that that's the most important part of any musical project. Is it's cool to get your buddies in a room and say, hey, let's record an album for free together and see how it goes. But it's really, I've always paid my musicians, because I learned from really great musicians to always pay your musicians. It's important, because it's a value that's put on to what that person has taken their time to do. It's super important to me. Doesn't mean the great albums weren't made for free. Who am I to say? But there is going to be a crowdsourcing thing, and all throughout the month of January, end of December, early February, we're going to be promoting ways to help kind of fund money so that everybody can get paid what they're worth for what's going on. I don't have to get paid, but everybody else, including of course Petra, everybody, I want them to feel to feel part of what's going on. And the way that I've watched that successfully work for certain people in certain ways. Good on them, because it shows that they care personally about the people around them musically. It's kind of it's a showmanship of gratitude to be able to pay your musicians at least something or well. Oh, and some musicians understand too that it's like today's not the day, but we'll get paid later. So if you make it up to them, and if you have that sort of agreement, especially if you have to practice a lot, and there's a lot of practices involved. I mean, that's all part of it. But in my opinion, going with studio session musicians and paying them for their time, energy, and effort, what they're worth or what they ask is the most ethical and reasonable way to make an album where everybody tries their absolute best. And yeah, what else? Catching up with the world. I guess that's it, everybody. Until the next time you see this, I'll probably be relieving a little announcement about what's going on with that studio session, because as I said, Petra and I are just overwhelmingly excited to work with these folks and to do what we're about to do, and it's going to be really good. It's going to sound really, really, really good. So we can't wait. All right. Cheers. I'm gonna probably play some more music just for the sake of it, and then shut that bad boy off. Fantastic work, Stephen. Fantastic work.